Real quick, I want to talk about the rookies. Javon Kinlaw was terrific in this game. It was by far the best game of his career. He had a sack and a half. He made a tackle, I think, for loss or right at the line of scrimmage. He was an impact player. I still feel he was the wrong draft pick, and not because he's not good. He is. He really is. But the Niners need an offensive lineman so much more drastically than they need him. And, you know, as well as he played, Kentavious Street played well too. DJ Jones played well too. Kerry Hyder played well too. In retrospect, the Niners had a much better D-line even without DeForest Buckner than they realized. And a much worse offensive line than they realized. And there is not enough impact that there's nothing that Javon Kinlaw can do to make up for the fact that the Niners are just have a terrible offensive line. So nothing against the kid. He played well. It's just they should have taken an offensive lineman. And then I want to get to Aiyuk real quick, but we got a thing from Sean. No, he already went. Okay. Aiyuk's a freaking stud. I wouldn't have drafted Aiyuk because I'm against taking wide receivers in round one, but he might be the freaking exception. He's really good. He's a better player than he is a better player than Javon Kinlaw. And what's funny is that Kyle Shanahan said they would have taken Aiyuk at pick 14 if Kinlaw wasn't there. Aiyuk is better than Kinlaw. And actually, you could justify taking Aiyuk at 14. That's how good he is. He is fast, tough. He has strong hands, good hand-eye coordination. And it seems like every time he gets the ball, he breaks a tackle, makes a guy miss. He's not as good as Deebo Samuel is on the end arounds. Those didn't work in this game, but as a receiver, way better. Way better. He's a really good player. So the Niners aren't ever going to get the full Brandon Aiyuk experience while they're running gadget offense. But next year, if their quarterback is Kyle Trask or Zach Wilson or Trey Lance, Brandon Aiyuk can go crazy. And I'm looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that. One of the better draft picks the Niners made in a long time. Again, if I were the GM, I wouldn't have taken him. And I would have missed. I would have taken Trayvon Diggs, who is the cornerback for the Cowboys. Good player, but maybe not as good as Brandon Aiyuk. This guy is going to be, he should be a starting wide receiver for the 49ers for the next 10 years at least. He should go down as the Niners' best wide receiver since T.O. Really. I mean, the best wide receiver the Niners have had since T.O. is Michael Crabtree, and that guy had one good year with the team, 2012. The years before that, he was never fully in shape or healthy. The years after that, same. Great 2012 year. Anquan Bolden had a couple good years after. Basically, he had good 2013. Aiyuk's going to have a good decade and a half with this team. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope he stays healthy. He's a hell of a player.